Good evening, friends. I'll start from where I stopped yesterday. I'll start with the topic subject agreement. I'll complete the topic today, then we'll do something on reasoning, right? Yesterday, I ended with the rules regarding none. Now here, there's a lot of controversy regarding none, in fact. If you Google it, you'll understand. Many links say that the usage of a singular verb with none has little justification in grammar. Little justification in the sense, no justification in grammar. Whereas some links say that with none, we can go for a singular verb as well as a plural verb, right? And for 1,000 years, people have been using singular verbs as well as plural verbs with none. But in fact, if I say a statement like, none of the protesters dash arrested were. None of the protesters dash arrested. So protesters is a plural countable noun. That means in this sentence, we have a plural countable noun after none. The rule is this: if we have a plural countable noun after none, the subject is taken as plural. So verb also must be plural. It should be none of the protesters were arrested. Clear? Now I replace the word protesters with them. Them is a plural noun, plural pronoun. There is a concept called pronoun antecedent. Pronoun antecedent. You know what a noun is. Name of anything can be termed as a noun. In general, a noun is a naming word. What do you mean by pronoun? Any word that is used instead of a noun or in the place of a noun is termed as a pronoun. That means a pronoun is a word that substitutes a noun. Any word that is used instead of a noun. Ante is a prefix meaning before. Same as pre. Pre and ante mean the same before. Anti ante means against. Whereas ante ante means before. The concept of pronoun antecedent is each and every pronoun must refer to a noun before it. That means without having a noun we can never have a pronoun. Every pronoun must refer to a noun before it. A singular pronoun can refer only to a singular noun, and a plural pronoun can refer only to a plural noun. That is the concept of pronoun antecedent. Now come to this sentence. Protesters is a plural noun. A plural noun can be substituted only with a plural pronoun. So I replace the word protesters with them, which is a plural pronoun. So the rule does not change. The logic of the concept remains the same. None of them were arrested, because I'm replacing protesters with them. Now again, if you Google it, as I said, you'll have to say that some links say that a none can follow a singular verb as well as a plural verb with it. But it doesn't make much sense at all. Now we follow what modern grammarians say. We don't follow what old grammarians say. Similarly, same as this, if I say a statement like, if I go for this particular statement, he is taller than dash. He is taller than dash. Options are she, her. He is taller than dash. She, her. He is taller than dash. Now what sounds correct may be incorrect in fact. Her sounds correct, but the answer must be he is taller than she. He is taller than she. Yesterday I told you what a subject is, what an object is. The doer of an action or the noun or pronoun that is given primary importance in a sentence is termed as the subject. Whereas the receiver of an action or the noun or pronoun given secondary importance in a sentence is termed as the object. If I say he is taller than dash, two entities are there. One is he and the other one is this blank. These two entities are getting compared. Taller is a comparative degree adjective. So he is getting compared with this entity. So if I say he is tall, he is tall. The subject here is he, because this is a pronoun given primary importance in this sentence. Similarly, if I say she is tall, she is tall. She is the subject in this sentence. That means she is a pronoun given primary importance in this sentence. There is no object in this sentence. As we discussed yesterday, an object is not necessary. An object may be there, may not be there, but a subject and a verb must be there in every sentence. Clear? So he is tall, he is a subject. She is tall, she is a subject. Clear? If I say he is taller than she, this sentence means that she is tall, but the only thing is comparatively he is taller. That is a meaning of this particular sentence. She is tall, but comparatively he is taller. So these two blanks, if I say I place a blank out here, this blank and this blank, that means these two entities are acting as a subject here, right? So he is taller than she is the correct sentence, right? Now we always go for he is taller than her, but it is incorrect. And still it depends. Modern grammarians say that it should be he is taller than she, whereas old grammarians say that he is taller than her. As I said, we'll go for what modern grammarians say. According to what modern grammarians say, he and she both are acting as the subjects out here. So it must be he is taller than she, and not he is taller than her, right? Should I say he is taller than she is? He is taller than she is. Is required out here after she? Is in fact not required out here. If you go for is out here, again it becomes a slight error with redundancy. Redundancy means repetition, right? As we discussed yesterday, using 2 or 3 words have conveying the same meaning in a sentence is termed as redundancy. She is understood here. There is no need for us to repeat. Is understood here. There is no need for us to repeat is after she. He is taller than she is fine. Clear? And this is what is accepted nowadays, what modern grammarians go for. Clear? Similarly, we are stronger than dash. We are stronger than dash. They, them. We is a subject out here. This blank is also acting as a subject out here because it says we are strong, they are also strong. But comparatively, we are stronger. That is only meaning. Clear? So we and this blank are acting as a subjects out here. So it should be we are stronger than they, and not we are stronger than them. Clear? This is what modern grammarians go for, right? And that's what we are concerned about, in fact, right? The many differences between what the old grammarians say and what the modern grammarians say, right? Is there any word like spake? Is there any word like spake? There is a word like spake. According to Old English, the past tense of speak is spake. Whereas according to modern English, the past tense of speak is spoke. As I said, we follow what modern grammarians say. So we don't use the word spake right now, right? In the present, we don't go for the word spake. We always go for the word spoke. I spoke to you, right? So there are many differences. Anyways, as the rule we discussed yesterday regarding none remains the same, right? None. If there is a plural countable noun after none, the verb also must be plural, right? Same as the case here. We are stronger than they. He is taller than she, right? Fine. So I stopped with that particular rule. I'll complete the topic today, and then we'll move on to some questions on reasoning, some concepts regarding reasoning, right? Fine. I'll drop this one. We went for some rules under subject-verb agreement yesterday, like eliminating the middleman, then either or, neither nor, indefinite pronouns. Yeah, I stopped there, indefinite pronouns, right? The next rule in subject-verb agreement is and. And. Now the rule regarding and is entirely different. And is termed as a coordinating conjunction. And is termed as a coordinating conjunction. You know what a junction is? A place where 2 or 3 roads or lines meet is termed as a junction. That means a conjunction is a word that connects 2 ideas. Any word connecting 2 ideas can be termed as a conjunction. And is termed as a coordinating conjunction. Now, and combines 2 similar entities as well as 2 different entities. 2 similar entities as well as 2 different entities can be combined by and. If and combines 2 similar entities, the subject is taken as singular, right? Whereas, if and combines two different entities, the subject is taken as plural. If and is combining two similar entities, subject is taken as singular. If two different entities, subject is taken as plural. Right? Fine. If I write a statement like, my teacher and my friend dash here. Options are come, comes. My teacher and my friend dash here. Come, comes. One more. My teacher and friend dash here. Same options, come, comes. Clear? As I said, and may combine two similar entities as well as two different entities. If two similar entities are getting combined, the subject is taken as singular. Whereas if two different entities are getting combined, the subject is taken as plural. Clear? Fine. Come to the first sentence. My teacher and my friend. In the first sentence, and is combining two similar entities or two different entities. My teacher and my friend. Similar or different? In the first sentence, and is combining two different entities. Simple reason is, I use the word my twice. First my refers to teacher and second my refers to friend. That means my teacher and my friend, they are two different people. So two different entities are getting combined by and. Subject is taken as plural. Verb also must be plural. Come here. Right? Here I use the word my twice. First my refers to teacher, second my refers to friend. That means and is combining two similar entities. Two different entities. And two different entities are getting combined by and. Subject is taken as plural. Verb also must be plural. Come here. Clear? Come to the second one. My teacher and friend. In the second sentence, and is combining two similar entities. The reason is, I use the word my only once. My refers to teacher and friend. That means there is only one person playing two roles. The same person is teacher as well as friend. So in the second sentence, and is combining two similar entities. Subject is taken as singular. Verb also must be singular. Comes here. Right? So my teacher and my friend come here. My teacher and friend comes here. Because in this case, and is combining two similar entities. So subject is taken as singular. Verb also must be singular. Right? What about this sentence? The principal and teacher dash us. Options are punish, punishes. The principal and teacher dashes. As you know, punish is plural. Punishes is singular because of the es. The principal and teacher dashes. One more sentence. The principal and the teacher dash us. The principal and the teacher dashes. Same options, punish, punishes. Clear? Come to the first sentence. The principal and teacher. In the first sentence, and is combining two similar entities or two different entities. The principal and teacher. In the first sentence, and is combining two similar entities. Simple reason is, I use the word the only once. That means, the refers to principal and teacher. That means there is only one person playing two roles. The same person is principal as well as teacher. So in the first sentence, and is combining two similar entities. Subject is taken as singular. So verb also must be singular. Punishes us. The principal and teacher punishes us. Fine. Come to the second one. The principal and the teacher. In the second sentence, and is combining two different entities. Because I use the word the twice. First the refers to principal. Second the refers to teacher. That means the principal and the teacher, they are two different people. So two different entities are getting combined by and. Subject is taken as singular. Two different entities are getting combined by and. Subject is taken as plural. Verb also must be plural. The principal and the teacher punish us. Clear? The rule is just this. If a word is used twice to refer to two entities, like my teacher and my friend, the principal and the teacher, etc. If a word is used twice to refer to two entities, the subject is taken as plural. So the verb also must be plural, right? Similarly, if a word is used only once, like the principal and teacher, my teacher and friend, if a word is used only once to refer to two entities, then the subject is taken as singular. So verb also must be singular. Clear? So this is the rule regarding and. So and can combine two similar entities or different entities. If two similar entities are getting combined, subject is taken as singular. And if two different entities are getting combined, subject is taken as plural. Got it? Fine. So this is a rule with and. Right? Now with one more rule, this topic would be over. I rub this. The last rule in this topic, subject verb agreement, is determiners. Determiners. I'll tell you what, if I say a statement like, I have some friends, many friends, a few friends. I have some friends, many friends, a few friends. Now, all are grammatically correct. Some friends, many friends, a few friends, all are grammatically fine, right? Friends is what part of speech? Friends is a noun. Friends is a noun, right? Now, if I ask you what kind of friends, if I ask you what kind of friends, should you say some friends or many friends or a few friends? What kind of friends? Some friends or many friends or a few friends? Now, in fact, you should not say any of these. Right? If I say I have good friends or I have helping friends, then if I ask you what kind of friends, you can say good friends. Right? Now these words, some, many, a few, and words like almost all, 90%, 3/4, a high percentage, all these words are termed as determiners. A determiner is a word that comes in front of a noun and tells us about the quantity of the noun. So any word coming in front of a noun and telling us about the quantity of the noun is termed as a determiner. Clear? The definition of a determiner is this. A determiner is a word that appears in front of a noun and limits the meaning of the noun. That means, as I said, tells us the quantity of the noun. Any word coming in front of a noun and telling us about the quantity of the noun is termed as a determiner. Right? Now, don't get confused with determiners. If you come across a determiner in a sentence, just forget about the determiner. I told you yesterday, subject and object can only be nouns or pronouns. Determiners are not nouns. Determiners are not pronouns. So there is no need for us to be concerned about determiners. You forget about determiners, focus only on the noun in the sentence. If the noun in the sentence is singular, the verb also must be singular. Right? Similarly, if the noun in the sentence is plural, the verb also must be plural. Clear? If I ask you a statement like 10,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees dash a huge amount. 10,000 rupees dash a huge amount. Is or are? It should be 10,000 rupees is a huge amount. Two reasons for it is 10,000 rupees is money. Money is taken as singular. Then one more reason, I said a huge amount. As you all know, as we discussed, a and an are used with singular nouns. Clear? I said 10,000 rupees dash a huge amount. One reason is money is taken as singular. Another reason is I said a huge amount. So it should be 10,000 rupees is a huge amount. Clear? Similarly, 1,000 miles, miles, distance. 1,000 miles dash a long distance. 1,000 miles dash a long distance. Is or are? 1,000 miles is a long distance. One reason is distance is taken as singular. Another reason is I said a long distance. A long distance is also singular, so it should be 10,000 miles is a long distance. Similarly, 25 years dash a long period. 25 years dash a long period. 25 years is a long period. One reason is 25 years. Time is taken as singular. Another reason is I said a long period. A long period, again taken as singular. So 25 years is a long period. So distance, money, time, these are taken as singular. Fine? If I write a statement like, some of the pocket money dash been stolen. Some of the pocket money dash been stolen. Options are has, have. Some of the pocket money dash been stolen. Some is what kind of a word? Some is a determiner. As I said, you forget about the determiner in a sentence. We are not concerned about determiners. We are concerned only about the noun in the sentence, right? What is the noun out here? Pocket money is a noun. Taken as singular or plural? Singular, as we discussed. So some is a determiner, forget about it. The noun here is pocket money, singular. So verb also must be singular, has been stolen. Some of the pocket money has been stolen, right? Similarly, some of the cakes, dash been eaten. Some of the cakes dash been eaten. Options are same, has, have. Some of the cakes dash been eaten. Same rule. Some is a determiner. You forget about it. What's a noun here? Cakes is a noun here. Singular, plural. Cakes is a noun which is plural. So verb also must be plural. Some of the cakes have been eaten. What if I write some of the cake dash been eaten? Some of the cake dash been eaten. Same options, has, have. Some of the cake dash been eaten. The same logic applies here. Some is a determiner. We are not concerned about it. What's a noun here? Cake is a noun here. Singular, plural. Cake is a noun which is singular. So verb also must be singular. Some of the cake has been eaten. So some of the cakes have been eaten. Some of the cake has been eaten. Now some of the cake has been eaten means one cake was there. I took some of it or a part of it. Right? So some of the cake has been eaten. Right? So that is about determiners. As I said, you forget about the determiner in a sentence. Focus only on the noun there. If the noun is singular, verb also must be singular. Noun is plural, verb also must be plural. Clear? Now please take down this sentence. Many men dash done that work. Many men dash done that work. Options are has, have. One more sentence. Many a man. Have you come across anything like many a man? Now if I say I have many friends, I have many friends is same as I have many a friend. I have many friends is same as I have many a friend. Now I should not say I have many a friends. It should be I have many a friend. So many friends is same as many a friend. The only difference is many friends is colloquial language that we use every day, informal usage, while chatting with friends, whatever it is. Whereas many a friend is a standard usage, right? So many friends is a colloquial usage, whereas many a friend is a standard usage. Clear? Similarly, many men is same as many a man. I should not say many a man. It should be many a man. Many men is same as many a man. The only thing is, many men is colloquial usage, whereas many a man is a standard usage. So many men dash done that work is same as Many a man dash done that work. Many men dash done that work is same as many a man dash done that work, right? Come to the first sentence. Many men dash done that work. Many is what kind of a word? Many is a determiner. As I said, you forget about the determiner in a sentence, right? Many is telling us about the quantity of the noun. As I said, any word telling us about the quantity of the noun is termed as a determiner. You forget about determiners. So you forget about many in this sentence. What is a noun here? Men is a noun. Singular, plural? Plural. So verb also must be plural. Have done that work. Many men have done that work. Come to the second one. The meanings of these two sentences are the same. The meaning remains the same. But the subjects are different. Many a man dash on that work. Same logic, same rule. Many is a determiner. You forget about it. We're not concerned about it. What's a noun here? A man is a noun. A man is singular, plural? Singular. So verb also must be singular. Many a man has done that work. So many men have done that work. Many a man has done that work. Even though the meaning is the same, the subjects are different. Right? Similarly, there dash many a girl in the class. There dash many a girl in the class. Options are is, are. There dash many a girl in the class. One more. There dash many girls in the class. There dash many girls in the class. Come to the first sentence. There dash many a girl in the class. Many is a determiner. As I said, you forget about determiners. So you forget about many. What's a noun here? A girl is a noun here. Singular, plural? A girl is singular. Verb also must be singular. There is many a girl in the class. Right? Come to the second one. There dash many girls in the class. Same rule. The rule doesn't change. Many is a determiner. Forget about it. What's a noun here? Girls is a noun here. Singular, plural? Plural. Verb also must be plural. There are many girls in the class. So there is many a girl in the class. There are many girls in the class. So this is a rule with determiners. As I said, any word telling us about the quantity of a noun is termed as a determiner. You forget about the determiner and focus only on the noun in the sentence. Noun singular, verb also must be singular. Noun plural, verb also must be plural. So this is a concept of determiners. Clear? So in subject-verb agreement, we discussed the topic, the rule like eliminating the middleman. But before that, the basic rule of subject-verb agreement is subject singular, verb also singular, subject plural, verb also plural. When there is s, es or ies to a verb, that means a verb is singular. If no s, no es, no ies, that means the verb is plural. And the exceptions also we discussed. With I and you, the verb must be plural. Clear? So this is about the topic subject-verb agreement. Eliminating the middleman, we discussed. Either or, neither nor, indefinite pronouns, regarding and, collective nouns, and then determiners. Fine? So this is about the topic subject-verb agreement. So whenever you come across questions based on subject-verb agreement, if you're asked to go for a verb in a sentence, think about this particular topic, subject-verb agreement, right? And then think which rule, the rules we discussed, think which rule must be applied onto that particular sentence. Clear? And then find out the correct answer or go for the best answer. Fine? That's about the topic subject-verb agreement. Clear? I'll stop grammar here. We'll discuss something in reasoning and then we'll go back to grammar. Fine? So I'll stop grammar topic here. We'll go for some concepts on the reasoning. Right? I'll rub this. Now in the test, we can come across some reasoning questions. The reasoning questions come under the section called Verbal logic. Reasoning questions come under this particular section, verbal logic. Now, as we discussed yesterday, logic is all about making sense. Verbal logic questions don't have any rules, but there are many strategies or techniques. There are many strategies or techniques or concepts to approach verbal logic questions, right? Now, we may come across more than one correct answer. But among the correct answers, we need to go for the best answer. And as I said, we can never rely on guesswork. So logic is all about strategies. We'll go for some strategies today, some concepts today. And I'll tell you how to approach those, how to apply those concepts. Now, knowing the concepts is not enough. We must be able to apply the concepts, right? The application part also matters a lot. So I'll give you some examples based on every concept. And as we discussed, learn every concept with an example. We may forget rules, but we may not forget examples. Clear? So associate every rule or every concept or every strategy with an example. Clear? Right. Now, if you remember, as we discussed yesterday, whenever we approach a question, we need to focus on two things. And the two things that need to be focused on are, one is understanding the context. Understanding the context means the meaning of a particular sentence or an idea must be understood by us. That is understanding the context. And the second thing is identifying the charge. Identifying the charge in the sense whether a question or an idea carries a positive charge or a negative charge. So these are the two important things to be focused on. If you feel that the question is positively charged, the answer also must be positively charged. So all the negative options can be eliminated. Similarly, if you feel that the question is negatively charged, the answer also must be negatively charged. So all the positive options can be eliminated. Clear? So these are the two important things to be focused on. And all the concepts or strategies we discuss will be based on these two, the context and the charge. Right? Now, while doing reasoning questions, verbal logic questions, we can get a lot of help from a strategy termed as indicators. Indicators. This is a very important strategy, right? Indicators. Indicators are termed as keywords. Indicators are termed as keywords, right? I'll provide you a list of indicators. Take down those lists, by heart the list, and make sure that you don't miss any indicator while doing reasoning questions. Indicators are termed as keywords. They will surely help us a lot. This concept, indicators, is to identify the charge of every idea. The charge of every idea can be identified with the help of the concept of indicators, right? Now, as you know, an idea may be negatively charged or positively charged. The charge of every idea depends on the context in which the idea appears. So based on the context, with the help of indicators, you must be able to identify the charge of every idea in a sentence. Clear? I'll tell you the way to approach. Now, in English, there are three kinds of indicators. And the three kinds of indicators in English are, one is contrast indicators. One is contrast indicators. I'll tell you what it is. Second one is support indicators. Second one is support indicators. And the last one is cause and effect indicators. These are the three kinds of indicators in English: contrast, support, and cause and effect. Clear? Come to the first one, contrast indicators. What do you mean by the word contrast? Contra means what? If I say contradicting situation. A contradicting situation means an opposing situation. So contrast means something that is opposite to another or against another, right? Contradicting situation is an opposing situation. Sorry. Now, I say two sentences. If I say, a nearby enemy is of better help than a faraway friend. A nearby enemy is of better help than a faraway friend. Full stop. Punctuation marks deserve a lot of importance while reading. We'll discuss it in detail anyways later. A nearby enemy is of better help than a faraway friend. Full stop. But you must always trust a friend. Two sentences. A nearby enemy is of better help than a faraway friend, but you must always trust a friend. Clear? Whom did I support in the first sentence? I supported the enemy. I said a nearby enemy is of better help than a faraway friend. What about in the second sentence? I supported the friend, but you must always trust a friend. So in the first sentence, I supported the enemy, whereas in the second sentence, I supported the friend. So I can say there is a contrast between the two sentences. The second sentence contradicts the first sentence. And the contrast between the two sentences is brought about by the single word but. A nearby enemy is of better help than a faraway friend, but you must always trust a friend. That means, if the word but were not there, then there is no contrast. The contrast happened only because of the word but. Clear? So I can say, but is a contrast indicator. But is a contrast indicator. To make my idea more precise, a contrast indicator connects two ideas. The thing is, the second idea contradicts the first idea. That means if the first idea is positive, the second idea must be negative. Or if the first idea is negative, the second idea must be positive. Clear? So contrast means it is positive, negative, or negative, positive. So whenever you come across a contrast indicator, conclude that two contradicting ideas are getting connected. First idea positive, second idea negative, first idea negative, second idea positive. Clear? Now if I write a simple sentence like, they played well, but dash the match. They played well, but dash the match. Options are won, lost. Now, all of us know it is lost the match, right? Why not won the match? But is a contrast indicator. As I told you, a contrast indicator must connect to contradicting ideas. One positive idea and one negative idea, right? But is a contrast indicator. What is the first idea? They played well. Negative, positive. Positive. But is a contrast indicator. And the first idea is positive. So the second idea must be negative. So it should be lost a match. Clear? Now while reading, we must be very careful, especially about contrast indicators. Because contrast indicators always tell us about a transition. Always tell us about a transition. What do you mean by transition? A change or a shift from one to the other. From positive to negative or from negative to positive. Right? Now when you start reading a sentence, the first part of the sentence may seem to be positive. But you can never come to the conclusion that the whole sentence is positive. Because towards the middle, there may be a contrast indicator. That means what comes after the contrast indicator must be negative. Clear? That's about the first one, contrast. Positive, negative, or negative, positive. I'll give you a list of indicators. I'll dictate to you. By heart the list and make sure that you don't miss any indicator while reading. Clear? That's about the first one, contrast indicators. Come to the second one, support indicators. Similarly, a support indicator also connects two ideas. The thing is, the second idea supports the first idea. That means, if the first idea is positive, the second idea must also be positive. First idea is negative, second idea must also be negative. Right? So support means it is positive, positive, and negative, negative. So whenever you come across a support indicator, conclude that two supporting ideas are getting connected. That means that two ideas will be either positive or negative. The two ideas will be either positive or negative. That means a change is suggested only by a contrast indicator. Only a contrast indicator tells us about a change. A support indicator connects either two positive ideas or two negative ideas. Clear? Now same sentence, instead of the word but, I write and. And is a support indicator, right? They played well and dash the match. And is a support indicator. What is the first idea? They played well, positive. So and is a support indicator, and the first idea is positive. So second idea must also be positive. So they played well and won the match. Clear? So support means it is either two positive ideas or two negative ideas. Fine. That is about the second one, support indicators. Hope it's clear, right? Come to the last one. Cause and effect indicators. Cause and effect indicators. What do you mean by the word cause? Cause means what? The reason. The reason why something has taken place or not taken place is termed as the cause. So cause means the reason. Effect, if I say the effect of the medicine, the result, outcome, impact, consequence, reaction, response, aftermath, right? So cause means the reason and effect means the result. So last one is cause and effect indicators. Any word that joins or clubs the cause and the effect, that is the reason and the result, can be termed as a cause and effect indicator. Clear? So any word connecting a reason and a result is termed as a cause and effect indicator. Right? As you know, a reason always supports a result. A reason never contradicts a result. A reason always supports a result. Support means what? Positive, positive, or negative, negative. A reason always supports a result. So if the reason is positive, the result must also be positive. If the reason is negative, the result must also be negative. So whenever you come across a cause and effect indicator, conclude that two ideas are getting connected. One idea would be the reason and the other would be the result. Reason positive, result also positive. Reason negative, result also negative. Right? It can never be a positive reason and a negative result, or a negative reason and a positive result. It should be a positive reason and a positive result, or a negative reason and a negative result. Clear? To give you an example, if I write, we didn't go out as it was raining. We didn't go out as it was raining. How many ideas are there in this sentence? How many ideas in this sentence? There are two ideas in this sentence. We didn't go out is one idea. It was raining is another idea. So there are two ideas in this sentence, right? Which idea is the cause or the reason here? Cause is same as reason, right? Which idea is the cause or the reason here? It was raining is the cause or the reason. And what is the effect of the result? We didn't go out is the effect of the result. Now if you ask me why didn't we go out, the reason is it was raining. So this is the cause of the reason and this is the effect of the result. Clear? Now as I said, any word that joins a reason and a result is termed as a cause and effect indicator. Clear? So I can say in this sentence, as is a cause and effect indicator because the cause and the effect are clubbed by as. Clear? Got it? Fine. We'll take a 5-minute break, then we'll be back. Right? Fine.